this video, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to strings. Strings are a sequence of characters that are enclosed with either single or double quotes. We've seen that I've used strings in a few of the videos doing the hello world, and you can see that we have double quotes on this one, but you could also use a single quote. This is a personal preference of mine, but if I'm doing a word or a string, full sentence, I will use double quotes, and if I use a single character, I will use single quotes. Strings are a built-in data type to represent text in Python, and they provide numerous methods to manipulate, analyze, and format the text. There are methods to do things such as capitalize the first letter of each word. You can make the entire string uppercase, the entire string lowercase. You can split the string. There's a lot you can do with strings, and we'll go over not all of the methods, but some of them. There are many, many, many of them. Key features of strings is they are immutable, which means they cannot be changed. And this doesn't mean that you can't change the value of the variable. This just means you can't change the string itself. So I could change what message here equals and have it say goodbye world, but that wouldn't actually change this hello to say goodbye. It would create an entirely new string. Strings support indexing, which means characters can be accessed using indexing starting at 0. And you'll see here that I put this hello world in these little boxes, and each character is kind of in its own little box with a number starting at 0. So if I wanted to access the exclamation point from message, I would use these square brackets here with 11 in it because that is the index that the exclamation point's at, and it would return that exclamation point to me. Strings also support slicing, which allows you to receive a subset of characters. So if I wanted to maybe grab just the word world or just the word hello, I can use these brackets and then a colon with the starting number on the left side of the colon and the ending number, which is non-inclusive, on the right side of the colon. So with this one here where it says 0:6, it's going to go from 0 up to 6, but not including it, which will be HELLO in the space. Strings also support concatenation, which means that I could take two separate strings and use the plus operator to join them together. So if I had greeting here, which would just be hello in a space, and then name, which would be the word world, and then I use greeting plus name, it would make the string hello world. And they also use escape characters to put characters that would not be allowed in the string into the string. So they have a tab, which is a \t, which you could put a tab into the string just by adding a few spaces to it. But an actual tab, you would have to do \t. If you have a string where it is enclosed in double quotes, you would not be able to put another double quote in here because then Python would think that that's where the string is supposed to end. So you would put a / and then a double quote, and then you could put something in quotes in here. Or if you use double quotes to enclose the string, you could put a single quote anywhere in here. Or if you used a single quote to enclose a string, you could put a double quote anywhere in the string. And we will go over all this in quite a bit of detail. There's a lot involved in strings, and strings are used to basically work with any kind of textual data in Python, so they are very important, and we are going to cover them quite a bit.